Hello and welcome to the very first All Points Bulletin podcast. My name's Chris Collins. You might know me as Dayam from various areas on the internet. And it's my job here at Real Time Worlds to keep you guys as up to date as possible with APB. It's been quite tough in the past considering how quiet Real Time Worlds have been. But considering, they're following on from a game like Crackdown that was so popular and so successful, the team wanted to make sure that everything was right before they started speaking about it. So, I guess I feel the time's right, so I'm going to take it upon myself to squeeze all the information I possibly can out of the guys here, whether they like it or not. So I guess it's you, me, and anyone else that I can drag kicking and screaming into this room for the next 36 weeks. One of the features of the podcast will be the question section. So if you've got a question about APB that you want answering, feel free to drop us a line at podcast@apb.com. Each week, we'll take a selection of the questions we receive and do our best to answer them here on the podcast. Now, we can't guarantee that your question is going to be answered, but feel free to drop us a line. In this first episode, we're simply going to be introducing you to some of the guys from the APB team that you're going to be seeing over the next few weeks. So I guess, without further ado, here's the team. So that pretty much wraps it up for this week's podcast. I just wanted to take a few moments to thank everyone that was involved, all the developers that you saw in the video prior to this. They're extremely busy at the moment. You don't know how stressed they all are, but I appreciate the time they took out to introduce themselves to you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And as I said before, if you've got any questions about APB or any feedback on the podcast or anything to do with apb.com, send us an email to podcast@apb.com. We will read them all, and we'll do our best to get back and feature anything. Yeah, and a quick thanks to Chris Dye, who's stood right behind the camera. So check back next week. We should have another episode up for you. Subscribe to our iTunes. Whatever you're doing, take it easy and see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.
Every time.
What's every time, Tim?
What's that then?
I'm trying to work and listen to comedy. And I'm
You've been trying to work for years.
I am
Never
working,
managed it.
making a bloody awesome boot.
A boot?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You don't know what game you're working on, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What's the name of the city in APB?
San Pedro. Is it San Pedro?
No.
What is it?
San Paro.
San Paro. San Pedro sounds like some sort of racist. Yeah, no, I don't know nothing about the game I'm making. But this is a good boot. It's going to have good boots. Look at that. Oh, yeah.